Good morning, my beautiful Venus and Pisces. Megan Lynn here. I think I just wanted to do kind of a channel for anybody who's Venus and Pisces. People who don't understand them, I can completely understand because that's what we do. Just wanted to talk about what a true Venus and Pisces is. Just so you guys know, Venus and Pisces is a very rare breed because we did not come from our love lessons did not come from this planet. Venus and Pisceans, we learned how to love on Venus, which it's an exalted position. We learned to love from a different planet. We brought that energy here in order to help the earth evolve and to raise its vibration, because earth is actually, in my belief, the earth is actually the center of the solar system. It is the heart planet. So if you take earth, the word earth, and you rearrange it, it actually spells heart. So I believe that this was actually a heart planet. I feel like it got lost along the way, and so Venus and Pisceans have been sent here to teach people true unconditional love. True unconditional love, and what it means to be totally in Christed energy. So as far as that goes, if anybody doesn't know, Pisces wraps up the zodiac. Pisces wraps up the zodiac, meaning that it carries the traits of all the other signs with it. So if you think about it, the way that Venus and Pisces loves is it's in a true unconditional form, because we can connect with other people. We have an empathy that's almost, it's just, you can't compete with it, because we can connect with everybody, because we can truly see ourselves in everybody else. So Venus and Pisces came to Earth to help everybody here truly understand what it is, what unconditional love is, what it is to be truly committed, what it is to, and so for that reason, for many, many years, Venus and Pisces, I mean, if Christ doesn't give you an example, and the dual fishes is his sign, if Christ doesn't give you an example, he came and sacrificed himself, and I'm not a religious person, this is just my take on it. He came and sacrificed himself for everybody else's transgressions. That is what the Pisces mantra is. So if you take an ego sign Pisces, and I do call them ego signs, if you take an ego sign Pisces, and what happens a lot of times with Pisces is they get hurt, and they'll take this, because we have all the traits of every other sign, we can easily connect with people. But what Pisces will do sometimes, and a lot of water signs do this, is they'll actually manipulate people around them, or manipulate the energies around them for their favor, for low vibrational needs. Venus and Pisces, if you are a truly evolved, and I'm a truly evolved twin, so anybody who's in a twin flame situation, Venus and Pisces, just so you know, cannot do that. A true Venus and Pisces cannot do that. They can't consciously manipulate energy for their own benefit or to the detriment of somebody else. They just can't do it. And the funny thing about it is their power in knowing that and not having the ability to do that, because very easily I can see a situation, and I can see where I can flip the coin. I can see where I could easily manipulate somebody. We have all these tools, but the thing is we only manipulate energy for a benefit of the whole. We will never do it to hurt anybody, because we can't consciously do it. It's almost we're bound to the Christed energy sort of thing. Just know, like, it's so funny, because my boss is legitimately, like, afraid of me. She always says it. She's like, Megan, you scare the shit out of me. But it's because I'm empathic and I know things, but I would never do anything to intentionally hurt somebody, or I can't do it karmically. Now, the thing with this is, though, because Venus and Pisces has been sent down here to help all your asses figure out what true love is and what unconditional love is, they've been hurt a lot, because the vibration here hasn't understood it, but because the vibration is raising, they're starting to realize it here, the value of it. But before, this was taken advantage of. we were hurt, we were, just a lot of things that people were saying, about us, or a lot of our experiences were negative because of the karmic shift. And this is a complete planetary shift. Because of this shift, anybody who comes around a Venus and Piscean with low level vibrations, we don't have power in the way that we will manipulate energy to our favor or to hurt anybody. However, we do have a transmuting power around us of love, of light. And if you think about it, hate can't drive out more hate. Only love can do that. So if you have heat or hate or people who are coming around you with low vibrational energy, your power is literally in doing nothing. Your aura itself, your energy itself and vibration will transmute those energies out. So anybody, any Venus and Pisces, if you guys are worried about backstabbings or getting hurt anymore or anything like that, just know that because the vibration of the planet is raising, nobody's going to really have that ability to get at you anymore. And it's a Venus and Pisces thing. Like, we came here to help. And it's actually, for a lot of twins who feel like they have a mission here, the mission is to open that crystallized energy, because it was here a long, long time ago, and before the Bible and all the bullshit that came with that. That's what he was trying to teach. And I feel like very funny when people are like, oh, well, you must not be religious. Like, I'm not religious, I'm very spiritual. And I don't say that in the way that, like, girls will say that a lot, and they're like, oh, I'm very spiritual, I'm not religious though. It's like, no, I don't say it that way. I am very spiritual, and I do believe in crystal energy, and I do believe that he came down here to preach what love is and what true abilities were, and to show us that. And then society took the Bible and made it a sociological guidebook of how to behave, and it's really fucked up. But I do feel like he had to be Venus and Pisces or whatever. But if you guys have any questions about Venus and Pisces, we are very special. If you have one around you, keep them around you. If they're truly evolved, if they've awoken to their Venus sign and it is in Pisces, a very evolved Pisces is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I've met a lot of unevolved ones. I've dealt with a lot of unevolved ones. People will start to see that trait in you, and it's very, very positive light. As far as that goes, don't worry about Venus is Pisces. You guys need to help them too, because what I find is we are the true saviors. We are the true, like any wounded bird. That's why my heart just bleeds all the time. I'm always helping homeless people out. I'm always like, and I can't stop doing it. It's like a compulsion. And like, people just look at me and they say like, I remember one time I was out to lunch with somebody, and there was this homeless guy, and it was like 115 out. Like, I'm in Phoenix, it gets very hot here. And it's weird because I looked at my friend, and he just looks at me and he goes, I know. And I went to this homeless guy who was sitting outside. Now, he couldn't go into the sandwich place because he was not a paying customer. He could go in to get water, but because that's like a law here, but he couldn't go in there into the air conditioning. And so I walked up to him and I said, sir, would you like a sandwich? And he goes, yeah. And I said, okay, we'll go order whatever you want. And it was funny too, because he was so modest about it. He went up there, he ordered his sandwich. I said, let me know when you're done, I'll pay. He got to eat inside. It was very modest because I asked him if he wanted like chips, and I could, like, I'm trying to add anything that I can to this order, you know what I mean? Just so even if it's a snack for later or whatever, I know he doesn't have food. And he just took his sandwich, he got a drink. He ended up getting, I think he got a soda too. Yeah, he got a soda. And that was probably a treat for him. But it was just really funny because my friend at the time just looked at me and he goes, well, what kind of sandwich did he get? And I was like, what the fuck does it matter? He's a grown-ass man. He should be able to order a sandwich without people observing him like he's some sort of spectacle, like he's a person. And they're just like, oh, that's just really cool that you do that. And to me, it's just being a human. Like, I don't understand these people who think it's a rare, special quality to be a human and treat another human like a human. And it just kind of blows my mind here, though, just the lack of empathy, the lack of just ego. There's just ego here, and I feel like a lot of that's shaking up right now. I feel like a lot of that's shifting right now, and I think that a lot of Venus and Pisces are going to come to the forefront right now and teaching this planet what true empathy and love and what this experience is supposed to be about. Is not about your 9-to-5 grind, your all these exterior things. It's about having a truly like loving experience here. So if you guys have any questions about Venus and Pisces, I definitely have a lot of experience. I have a lot of experience when it comes to waking up to that. I wasn't always operating from my heart center. Being an Aquarius female, the most independent of the zodiac, the most God complex of the zodiac, and awaking to emotions is very, very hard. I also have a moon in Virgo, so I was operating from moon in Virgo and my Aquarius ego for a long time. Coming into that, though, it's, if you guys have any questions about waking up, if you're waking up to Venus and Pisces, and you're coming, most likely if you're a twin, you're coming from an unemotional sign. You're coming from an independent sign. So if you have questions or you're having struggles with waking up to it, waking up to emotions was very hard for me. Happened in my earlier 20s, about probably 25, mid-20s. I did not understand it. I did not understand mood swings. I did not understand certain things about navigating through the ebb and flow of emotions. So if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to drop a comment, send me an email. Sorry, I'm like really tired and it's like cloudy outside, cloudy as hell. But yeah, email me, wmegan939@gmail.com. I've been getting a lot of comments and likes, and I really appreciate all your guys' feedback. I really created this channel just to help other people and help other people who are going through experiences that they can't talk to anybody about, because that really bothered me going through it myself, so I can completely empathize and completely understand. So yeah, if you guys want to drop a comment, send a like, anything you want videos about, let me know. I hope you all have a very prosperous day. I know I'm going to, and we'll talk soon. Bye.